I can play paradiddles, I can play flam accents, I can play flam taps. I know this backsticking lick. This is a snare lick from 1989. This is Phantom's lick from 84. This is, this Bridgman lick from whatever. Like all the stuff that I had gathered through my career, I wrote down. And what can I take from that in order to put together a really good solo? I wanted to incorporate as many things as I possibly could, and the two drum idea was something that came to pass at that point. I had grown up on this Mylar drum. So this is actually a plastic head that we don't see very often. So this is a really thick plastic called Mylar. So I love that sound, so I wanted to try and incorporate that. Also, certainly back in the day when I was competing, there was like 100 dudes doing snare drum solos. And you needed to set yourself apart some way, so I figured two drums was a good way to do that. I'd never seen anybody do that before. But then also have the Kevlar head here, which is what most of you guys are familiar with these days. I wanted to make it as musical as possible. For so long, the snare drum solo idiom was just everybody played similar things. Now, monster chops, but the general idea of a solo was just, crazy, crazy, backstick, 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 rim shot. More of the same, crazy notes, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous, how can you do that? Rim shot. Buzz roll, soft section, and then more into the craziness, rim shot, whatever. So I wanted to try to change that. At least in my own mind, I wanted to try to do something a little bit different. So you'll see me play really slow in this solo. So it's a way to show off all the height skills and the times that I spent practicing, hours upon hours going like, playing flam accents at like 30 beats a minute and trying to perfect them. So that's in there. All the tricks that I knew are in there. And now because there's no real time limit on it, with the advent of blast and everything, I've started to throw in some of those tricks as well. So this is Tribute. I'll break down a couple of the themes too. We got a few more minutes. So you'll hear this theme in it. That's pretty much the main theme, and that was actually part of Tony Cerrone's Etude number 3 out of Portraits in Rhythm, a pretty famous snare drum etude book. And his lick actually went, instead of second notes on the end, I just expanded that to 16th notes, figured out how many different ways I can present that. Okay, so whether it's backstep, something like that, came up with a couple different ideas that way. Another bit of a phrase that you'll hear is this. Something like that is what I'll close with, actually. Then you'll hear the bolero ostinato as well. I'll do some different stick tossing things with that. And then a little bit of a linking phrase. You'll hear that to sort of transition between the two drums. So this is Tribute. It's dedicated to anybody that's ever taught me in the drum corps activity, and also to my father, because he finally realized it's okay to do what you love. So this is Tribute.
Yeah.
So that's what you do if you dedicate your life to something, I guess.